All right, good Friday morning, everybody. Hope you have managed to stay okay with all of the possible standing water that we have on the roads. It's just been a mess the past 24 hours, as it is right now on that Hub City cam. Plenty of downpours happening in and around Lafayette. It's a wet start, it's a cloudy start, and we will continue with more waves of downpours for the remainder of the day. Here's how things look outside as you head out the door. Big push of heavy rain stretching from New Iberia all the way up to Jennings this morning. That's where we're seeing the most rain, is farther west. It was farther east yesterday where we had the most highest rain amounts and likely the most flooding in and around most of the area. Just north of US 90 from Morgan City to Lafayette, some pockets of over 5 inches of rain just from yesterday alone, as well as one little pocket there just north of downtown New Iberia where we also saw 5 inches. Most of the area farther north as you get up towards St. Landry Parish saw 2 to 3 inches. It was lighter amounts yesterday farther west towards Jennings and Crowley, but farther west is where we're going to see the most rain today and tomorrow. The flood watch remains in effect through Saturday evening. It's really important that anytime you see standing water on the roads, turn around, don't drown. That's the main concern most of the time, is just if you're driving out the roads during flooding rain like this, it doesn't take a whole lot for your car to short out, or if the flood is strong enough to get swept away in the flood. It only takes about a couple of feet of water standing on the roads to possibly cause some big issues. So again, farther west is where the rain is going to be for much of the day today. This little area of low pressure, which remained unnamed officially and did not become a depression or storm, is still moving inland. And more than anything else, it's just become a big blob of moisture, which is part of why the flooding has been so much of an issue. And it's still going to be over top of us for today and for part of the day tomorrow. You see most of that moisture migrating up towards the north by tomorrow afternoon, and that's going to be the general trend for tomorrow. There will still be some pockets of heavier rain, but it's going to be steadily slowing down for the most part, and certainly gone, I think, by the time we get to Sunday. So for the flash flood threat today through tomorrow morning, we're looking at around a 2 out of 4 threat for flooding, and then tomorrow it goes back down to a 1 out of 4 and then goes away completely by the time you get to Sunday. And if we see any rain at all by Sunday into Monday, it's mostly just going to be pop-up thunderstorms more than the steady rain that we're seeing out there right now. So more waves of rain continuing the rest of the morning. There is some hints that it may slow down a little bit by later this evening, where we get a break from the rain, but then it likely comes back into play early tomorrow morning with more waves of downpours during the day Saturday. So in general, the flood threat is subsiding towards the middle part of the weekend and the end of the weekend, but still something to be wary of, and just make sure you're extra cautious if you're out driving. Don't want to have you driving through standing water on the roads. Heat index will go back up towards the end of the weekend as well as the rain chances fizzle out. Low 100s is what it will feel like Sunday and Monday afternoon. Mid 100s potentially by Tuesday of next week. So a lot of wet weather to get through for the short term, but drying out by Sunday.